CBT Naruto. That's my song. That's my instrumental. That's my beat right here. That's my song right here. Yes.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's the final round of the Arizona Summer Classic. Set in the Sonoran Desert and surrounded by the majestic McDowell Mountains, we're at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, set to bring you all the action for today's event. Frank, when you think about the TPC Scottsdale, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The golf course has been radically changed in 2014, but it still hasn't lost its luster. Really, it's just been updated like the game itself for these young, strong players of the modern era.
So the action is underway, and we'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number one.
Rich, what a great position to be in. 3 days of great golf. The lead, you know it. Exchange of cards on the first tee. Ready to go, 3-4 hours in front of you, and you don't quite know the outcome. That's why we play this game.
And this is where the pressure begins to heighten because all of the attention is focused squarely on you. With the lead, television cameras on you, fans on you. Can you handle it? We'll see. Setting up for an approach shot here. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Has his par. Par 4 second hole, a little bit longer than the first, this one at 442 yards.
Yeah, they've added a new tee, changed the bunkering down the right side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, a hole that bends softly to the left side. The bunkering around this green has changed. Still, it requires a very precise tee shot.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Trying to make yet another birdie.
A good solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee. I tell you, there's long and long. And that, with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
It's at sneaky distance. Just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
That's how we get it done.
Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4.
That's how I get it done.
As we check in on this early final round action, we join our featured golfer off to a hot start.
Yeah, some great golf. I really like the way they've been playing right now. Certainly playing aggressive golf, and that's getting rewarded today too. There's a little bit of timidity at the top there.
All right, hole in one. Let's get it. Let's go.
Opportunity that's going to open up, especially over those closing few holes.
That
was close though.
You got the right result too. It's just a tapping.
Will make birdie if he holds this putt. No problems early. Looks good.
Does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Par 4 sixth, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that hot start, we all know they can play better than this, but they need to relax first of all and then let their game take over again.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
It has been a ball-striking clinic today, hitting one green after the next. Settles in over the putt. And in for birdie. Now here at the par 4 8th, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of two bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those two bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Second shot, good look at the green.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. A tester from 4 feet. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be two bunkers down the right side. There is now one, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too, so judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot. I mean, easy birdie.
Man,
I just pushed it.
yeah, that hurts. Just a tap in to finish the hole. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Impressive play so far into these heavy winds. You could say he's just been breezing through this round. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, even at major championships, a good crowd on a single day might be 25 to 30,000. Consider this for just a moment. At the TPC Scottsdale in 2013, round number 3 on Saturday, almost 180,000 fans jammed into that ballpark.
It's hard to imagine that's twice the gate at a Super Bowl on a golf course. Now, obviously, some of it's hidden because of the size of the acreage, but golf just doesn't get that type of crowds anywhere else in the world. But it works at TPC Scottsdale. They have a crowd that keeps going back. They have the Bird's Nest, for example, that goes there. The parties that ring around there. It's an atmosphere that golf never gets anywhere else, but it really works there. The players feel it too. They breathe it. And this is 1 week of the year, just 1 week, where they do feel like superstars.
It's a mix of soft spikes and stiletto heels. There's nothing quite like the TPC Scottsdale. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. .315. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Mark that as a birdie on the card. Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12th?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Locked in on the read and the speed. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Just a couple of feet. He's made it to the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
That is one of the shots of the day right there, and he will have a really good look at eagle. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
redeems all.
At the 14th now, it's a par 4.
And a dogleg left once again. The bunker on the left side's been pushed out to the fairway to really make you think whether or not you can carry that. It's a lengthy second shot because it's going to play a little bit uphill. And this green is well protected on the left side with the 2 bunkers.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Little uphill to this green, Frank.
All right, Eagle, let's get it. Let's go.
What a display of shot.
That was close, though.
Oh, that's incredible.
That was close, though.
The easiest of birdies coming up.
Clean this up with a tap. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank, there is plenty to catch your eye. There's also quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So how do you focus on the task at hand?
Great question, Rich. You know, you realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course. But this is the last par 5 that you're going to play. We've seen eagles here over the years. We've seen many a player hit it in the water off the tee or water short of the green. Certainly one of the tougher tee shots coming in. No bunkers here to worry about, just that huge lake to the left. Find the fairway. You might just find the green.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Has it. Good putt right there.
Hit him with the uppercut. Let's get it. Let's go.
Now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
Super Bowl type atmosphere here at 16. I like it. I like it. I love it.
That is a really good shot landing close to the flagstick. Now a 7-footer. Continues to roll it very well all day long. Frank, when you get to the 17th hole, we always recall maybe the single most bizarre shot in the history of golf.
Yeah, everybody talks about maybe a hole-in-one at 16, but really 17. And the player was Andrew Magee. It was a good tee shot, don't get me wrong. But Rich, it needed an assist.
Well, the assist came from Tom Byram, whose brother Kurt is a commentator for the Golf Channel. Tom Byram was just minding his own business.
I like that roll. I like that roll. There we go. Let's get it. Let's go.
You know what happened.
Yeah, the ball hit Tom Byram's putter and then careened into the hole. So, 17. Made famous, a little bit of history with a couple of names to drag up from the past.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Hit him with the uppercut. Let's get it. Let's go.
Rich, 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for
And that's
JT
equal by me.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the changes we're seeing now.
Yeah, evidence, the new bunkering down the left side, but it showed us all how much and how strong these guys are, how much they've improved over the years. He's gone for a little extra.
Frank, I know you like boxing. That was
Flame on, golf ball. Flame on. Shot the Hubert Torch through here. Hubert Torch.
fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday. He's trying for another one today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only the course today, but all week long.
Emmanuel Nall wins Arizona Summer Classic. Emmanuel Nall won the Arizona Summer Classic on Sunday for his 87th. He's breaking all the records out here. I was breaking all the records out here. PGA Tour title and 14th time this season. Nall finished with a final round 18 under 53 to close out the victory. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Another major. The next major. Alright, CBC Naruto on right now. And also shout out to the NFL's Week 12 100 season. Today, November 24, 2019, and it's just amazing, exciting, pretty fresh. 2019-2020 NFL season. Shout out to that. All the amazing games today, like the Cowboys and Patriots and everything. That's Cowboys, New England Patriots, and all the other amazing games. Shout out to all that. And then also shout out to Supergirl season 5, episode 8 tonight. That's amazing. It's exciting, pretty fresh. Supergirl. Shout out to that. And also, shout out to Disney Plus coming out 2 days ago on November 12, 2019. That's amazing, exciting, pretty fresh also, with movies like Captain Marvel, My Girl Brie Larson, and Avengers Endgame. Brie Larson's also on there too. All the Disney Channel shows, the Disney Channel original movies. It's all amazing, exciting, pretty fresh, and perfect. So shout out to that. And speaking of Disney, Disney and Square Enix combined made a Kingdom Hearts franchise. Let's get Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3 on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's time. It's necessary. He should have been on there like 10 years ago, like a decade ago. So that's all we do at this point. But it's necessary. It's been time though, and we're gonna get him on there. Let's do it. I'm going to get him on there. Let's get it. Let's go. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto. Over and out.